Get up to 2 months of free podcasting service with Libsyn. Check out the show notes for your promo code to get started podcasting today.
Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. I've never done anything like this. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I have the stories, but I don't have the experience.
Yeah, and like I would reenact the stories that you have told.
There you go.
And you're like a first-hand resource.
But I figure I'm good enough. I think people are gonna love it. The stories tell themselves.
Yeah.
It's not about who says them.
No, they're like wild and crazy adventures, and I'm blown away. Like my jaw drops. Yeah. And I'm sure our listeners are gonna go, what the fuck?
We're gonna hit them hard, man. We're gonna people are gonna be, they're gonna be shaking their head and saying, did they just fucking say that?
Yeah.
And there's some serious kink stories, some serious alcohol stories with the industry, some stripper stories. I don't know, man, like stag party stories.
Yeah, booze, gambling.
Bad guys, good guys.
For sure, bad girls, good girls.
No, girls are always bad.
Always so good, and always so good.
They're good, but they're bad.
Yeah,
whatever.
we're gonna talk about women in power, powerful women.
Yeah, it's we're gonna cover it all. There you go, brother. This is episode. Don't know, don't care. Let's just get into it. What episode is it? Who cares, right? Doesn't matter. We don't have seasons, so what's the difference?
Right, this is...
Episode 1 million or
1 million.
4? Who gives a shit?
Based on like conversations that we normally have, this is probably pushing the 100 million.
Yes, we're at the 100 million, like McDonald's. Never mind, the restaurant that makes a lot of burgers.
Over a billion served.
Yeah, 1 billion dicks
At what point
served.
do they even need to even put that on the sign anymore?
I don't know. The place makes me sick. Is the smell.
14 billion served, 14 billion with diabetes.
Well, a lot of the industry girls could say the same thing. 14 dicks served, 14 million dicks served in the GTA.
Wow. And
you know what? That's not a fucking understatement. I did the math sometimes. I added up one time. I know they're gonna hate me for saying this. There's a lot of sucking, man, and fucking going on.
There is.
A lot.
Every day. There's probably it happening right now.
As we speak, probably 300 dicks are getting sucked hard. Like fucking, like there's stuff coming out, juice, whatever you want. There's saliva, spit.
And then there's another 300 soft serves.
Well, throughout the whole day, we get the harder, the softer, but there's a lot.
A little vanilla chocolate twist.
Yeah. I don't know about the fucking vanilla, but there's a lot of shit going on. That's all I know. But regarding that, in that field, there's a few girls that I know, and let's just excuse me. Let's not just say that there's like they're busy. We'll just call it a busy day, so I don't throw out numbers there like amount of clients, so people don't get like, oh, that's ridiculous. But we'll just say it's more than 6, less than 15.
In a day?
In a day, yeah.
Per person?
Per girl, per girl. Well, no. Per group. Per team.
Yeah,
yes,
per team.
Per person, yes. So the purpose of why I'm saying this is because there was a few of them that really stunned me over like some stories. Like, I'm at home the end of the day and I get a text message from this beautiful blonde that I used to know. And I'm like, the fuck is this picture? It's a picture text. And I go, okay. Remember, she's worked all day from 11 till thing, and she's been busy, we'll just say.
Right.
But busy means a lot. But
like,
not ridiculous. But, like less than 15, more than 6.
Okay.
So I get this picture text.
Okay, what's the picture of?
You won't believe it.
No.
Big, like a bottle of water or a big Coke can.
Like a big Coke can, like a
big Tim Hortons cup, like a big large coffee.
Oh right, not extra large but large.
I don't know, extra large. It was a huge thing, and it's beside
a venti.
A dick. Big. The dick is bigger than the coffee.
No.
She's using it as a scale to show me the big dick, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? She goes, this is where I am now. I go, where? She goes, this is the guy. I go, what guy? She says, my personal time. I go, this thing is your personal time? She goes, yeah. I go, okay, but didn't you just bang the fucking city? She goes, yeah, but this is personal. I go, I get it, it's personal, but you've been at it since 11 in the morning. Like,
Right.
it's 9 at night. Like, when is it over?
She just needs a way to relax.
Greek.
Greek, although that's the old classic back door. The old anal.
Yeah. Anal. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We'll give it another one just for fun. CIM.
CIM. Come in mouth?
There you go.
Okay.
COF.
COF?
F. Yeah.
Come on, friends.
Come on.
Come on, face. Oh, come on, face.
Yeah, obviously. Come on, friend.
Well, maybe if somebody brought a friend, you know.
Yeah, that works. I can see that working. But hey, part of
What I mean, just on my friend.
Yeah.
They don't want to know anything about you. They just want to know about the girls.
Well, yeah. What do they care about me? Because they have their plan about the orgy and
Yeah.
their club orgy thing. I didn't know this, and now we're going ahead.
So they had already, before they met you, discussed amongst themselves that they wanted to have an orgy.
They had it for 5 years in a row, but the last guy let them down the year before, I was told by them, during the conversation.
See, what I want to know is how did they originally, I know we're not going to get this answer, but I want to know how these 5 guys, or these 7, was it 5 guys?
5 guys, 7 girls.
So these 5 guys that are golfing together, who out of they're like on like hole 12, like 3-4 beers deep, like, you know what I want to do? Fuck a chick with you. Like, how does that
No, they're friends,
conversation-
these guys.
So, but like, do
Still,
most friends
yes.
fuck people together?
Oh, that's okay. See, you guys are jumping too way ahead. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the orgy night. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
that's what I care to know.
I don't like that either. Yeah, believe it or not, they asked me to join. I'm like, are you crazy?
No.
Like, I don't know, you idiot. Even if I've done it with a couple of friends, but like not like 10 people. But in the industry, guys love these orgies. Scenes or shoots of gangbang shoots. And the gangbang would last 2 hours on the film. They'll take 2 hours to film an hour, right?
Yeah. It'll be like, actually, a whole gangbang shoot would be safe to say 4-hour shoot.
To get an hour
Yeah,
of video.
yeah.
I guess.
Because it was like guys showing up.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of
getting the
fluffers on the
girlfriends.
side back then, or was there? What was
No.
the big? What was the tool, the instrument to get the dicks hard? Viagra is what?
Viagra, Cialis, and a dirty thought. And
Dirty
you can
thought,
Get
too.
a dirty thought and just focus on her and forget there's a whole bunch of
100
dominating
people
dudes.
around you?
Yeah. Then that's the job.
Right. Is it stressful performing in front of first off, like 10 other dudes plus a camera? Like, is there like a stage fright, if you will?
There is, like, I've seen a lot of guys buckle under it
Yeah.
and just like either not get hard or freak out.
100% for sure.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just crazy like that.
Yeah, you're just a fucking sick
Just
fuck.
wired like that.
DJ's just a fucking sicko.
Fucking.
You know, I lied to a girl one time and told her I was at the Hard Rock Cafe downtown, that I was an extra in the movie Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone. And I was his body double climbing on the mountains. And she believed me. Well, I was in really good shape when I was in my early 30s.
Okay.
Like I had rips. Like if you had extra laundry, you do it on my stomach.
Okay.
That's how I was. I'll show you a picture if you don't believe me.
I did believe you.
So I told her like I used to be the guy grabbing the mountains, and I was like the back shot. She
Yeah.
goes, "Wow, like she was so stupid. She actually believed me." But back then there was like a lot of people.
See, you know what's funny is you say stupid, and it's like, or this is just like a genuinely kind-hearted, open, trusting person. Like this fucking idiot.
All right, okay, I won't be so mean. They all used to come from the States to watch the Phantom of the Opera that was located right next to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Right.
Which I used to hang out at. It was a pretty good point for me to measure like my craft of the hunt, of the lies, the games. I was really good at it. And I told her I was the cliffhanger guy.
Yeah.
And she believed it. It's like, well, no, come on, man. Like, where did I get that from?
Sorry, I've never heard anybody that just used Stallone as they're like, hey, I'm still.
No, I was the guy doing the mountain scenes because,
Right.
because I'm in such good shape. She was impressed.
Yeah.
But I've also taken a friend of mine used to take girls, pick them from the bar, take a drive to a house in what's that, Bridle Path?
Yeah.
Pull into the driveway and say, fuck, the lights are on. They're home. They're not supposed to be there. Fuck. I guess we got to come back next time. So we'll just grab a room tonight. And she's like, I hit the jackpot with this guy. This house is worth $10 million. In the meantime, she goes, the guy lives probably in a fucking basement apartment by himself and jerks off.
My God.
Wow.
And that's his style. And I go, I looked at the guy,
Disgusting.
was a pretty smart guy.
That's disgusting.
It is when you're trying to kick game with a
Why
young
was
man.
it disgusting? But on the other hand, she was willing to go to the house, and because he has money, willing to go down on him.
Yeah.
That's not disgusting?
Why was it? Because
It was little hints he was dropping after. Now this guy's telling, now I'm figuring out the play. The other guy that was talking was more his security than he was his buddy.
Right.
And that's why he wasn't talking at first, letting the security
He's feeling you out.
feel me out. And then once he felt comfortable, the security wasn't talking at all, he moved over and Jim sat beside me and wouldn't leave my side. Like, me and him were talking.
Right.
But he wouldn't do that at the beginning until it was safe.
Interesting. That's a good move. I'd like to see that in a movie. That's great.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This guy was sick. Like, this
sick.
guy was sick, like powerful.
Okay. Not like sick, like crazy.
No, he was crazy too, but like in a good way.
Okay.
So we're sitting there and, he starts giving me these fucking comments like, who do you want to talk to? I go, what do you mean? Like on the phone, I'll call anybody you want. Like, you want to talk to
Like you're what?
Morgan Freeman? You want to talk to fucking Vin Diesel? You want to talk to the President Obama? I go, listen,
What?
man.
Hold on here.
Yeah.
He said.
I'm skipping a lot of the story because now we're talking 2 hours.
guys have
We're
become
pretty
buds.
buzzed now.
All right.
And now he's dropping these hints of these crazy things. And I'm like, where's the fucking cameras here, man? Are you guys trying to humiliate me somewhere? I go, what do you mean talk to Obama? Like, and then he starts showing me his phone. Look, he has all these numbers of fucking actresses, Jessica Alba, this, that. I was at the White House when Jennifer Hudson sang with Obama at the thing. And I'm like, okay, this guy's got to be lying, man. This is impossible. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Was like a producer or something? What did he do?
No, he never told me nothing yet.
Okay,
Again, he's keeping the stuff pretty private. Again, he's an Indian guy, but like he's like a dude, like really like high end. So yeah, so he knows all these people, and I'm like, this guy's full of fucking shit.
For sure.
There's got to be. This is not like why add like, but they had all these numbers in there, and I'm like, and he was saying it with such conviction.
So did he call anybody? Like,
That's what I said. He goes, who do you want to? I go, fuck. I just watched Shawshank. I go, call Morgan Freeman.
of course, that's the voice I'd want to
He
hear.
goes, you don't want to call fucking Obama? He goes, yeah, fuck it. Because Obama, you got to get transferred from this number to that number. I'm like, okay, no, fuck Obama.
Yeah.
Not fuck Obama, but fuck, I don't want to call him. But the way he broke it down, it's hard to get through to him. I'm like, this can't be real. Anyways, remember, these guys are guys who fucking booked a couple of girls for a couple of hours. But again, I'll skip 6 months down the road. They did a couple of calls to a house in Oakville, abandoned. He owned it, 40,000 square feet.
Right.
Like the girls were in awe.
Wow.
Going back now again, back to the Hilton. So this guy's fully loaded again. So we call Morgan Freeman. He calls him. Hey, and he's on speaker. He's like,
Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman.
and I hear the voice. I go, this is fucking Morgan Freeman. You can tell Morgan Freeman, right?
Yes.
Hello. How does he talk? Give me an impersonation.
I can't do a Morgan
I'm trying to
Freeman.
picture him right now, but he was on the Shawshank. He was
Yes.
talking like, fuck, I
Yes.
can't do it. But
He's very wise sounding.
But- and I'm
the
like-
wild.
And I'm listening to this voice, and I'm like, this is Morgan fucking Freeman. I go, it has to be. What are the odds of me picking Morgan Freeman, him calling this guy that sounds like Morgan, it just happens to sound like Morgan, it had to be him, right?
Well, they're going to assume so because you
I-
picked him at
I-
random. It wasn't like you had a guy set up. Unless,
That's
of course,
right.
he had an
I didn't call
impersonator.
Jessica Alba.
He had a
and
little
say,
Rich Little on the other end of the
there
phone.
you go. Exactly. And I seen the numbers, like in his name, Morgan Freeman. So he dialed it, and Morgan Freeman talks. What are the
Right to his
odds of
phone.
that?
What a rate to his phone.
Exactly.
So what did they talk about, by the way? Hey, Morgan, I'm just
I
giving you a
forget.
shout.
Yeah, he wanted to say something about me, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyways, now we're at the Hilton, so we're getting bombed. Now he goes, let's go down for some
I'm
sushi.
just wondering if Morgan gets like those calls all the time from people who have his number going, I got Morgan Freeman's phone number here. And Morgan's like, yeah.
You know what? This guy, see, again, you have to understand this guy. Like, he was such a fucking nice guy. Like, we partied so much for 2 days. He wanted to go the third day. I lied. I felt so guilty. I go, my dad's not doing well. He's like not feeling well. I can't. He goes, what? He goes, I know every doctor in the city. Which one? Tell me where he is. I'll send the best doctor and the specialist there right now. I'm like, oh my God. I go, why did I say that? I was trying to get out of a drinking fucking thing by just using it as an excuse. He's offering any doctor that is special because he knows them all. See, there's two different kinds. Are we talking legal gambling or illegal gambling, man?
But if Toronto had won, what does that pay out because Rio is a favorite?
Right.
$100.
Oh, just 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball is fucked up. It's the pitcher.
That's
Okay.
Now, is baseball different in the betting versus the other sports?
Huge.
Okay.
Because it's one player. One pitcher is the game. In the meantime, the pitcher throws one bad pitch. The guy hits a grand slam. The Jays lose.
Yeah.
It's a swing of the bat, I used to say. But the thing is, then you combine a parlay in baseball.
Okay.
The Jays are 350. The Yankees are minus 290. Now there's a formula to get the odds for that $100. Now you do a parlay for $100. This times this equals that. That's how much you get paid. Like you have to know the formula.
Yes.
I'm like Proline. I know the formula.
But
anyways.
This is the pro line, folks.
No, I'm just because is that why in terms of sports betting thing like college football and college basketball are like more popular because it's like the lines are easier to do?
That's not true. Who said that?
Oh, they're closer.
I always just assumed
They say the easiest sport is college basketball, supposedly, but
isn't it the most popular in terms of betting is college basketball?
I would think the NFL would be the number one sport.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a big.
Then why NFL over?
Because it's once a week Sunday. Everybody looks forward to it. They all live in their certain towns.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they pick their game or games.
But here in Canada, we don't.
Yeah, but here we're like the States, man. We in Toronto, we love like fucking. I like the Steelers. You know why?
Yeah, sure.
No reason.
You know, you got your basketball team, your baseball team,
Yeah, I like the Habs. You know, people bet hockey. People bet fucking basketball all the time. Like
golf.
that.
People bet on golf.
They do bet on golf. They bet on tennis. They bet on fucking everything.
Yeah.
You can bet right now who won the fucking Academy Award for Best Actor.
There you go.
Nomadland.
You know what guys really used to want to know? What happens in the room, because it would turn them on. So when the guy was in the room with the girl, he would say, "What did you do with your last client?"
Right. Now let me ask, are they asking to, compare or see if they're adequate or what is
I think
that
it turns
question?
them on.
It does.
That's the way she gets it, because she goes, you tell them a little story, they're already coming, they're out the door.
Oh, I'd be curious. What kind of stories does she tell that it actually...
Well, it's all about, like I used to say, just look at them. She would say, you just look at them, lick your lips, say, I like, come all over my chest. The guy's coming in 2 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah. But then,
That is, thank you. I've just came in 2 seconds. So what are we going to do for the next 39 minutes?
okay, you know what? She even texted me a few of the things that, that she would remembered. So I thought they were kind of funny. We won't go through all of them, but we'll just say a couple of them. Because a lot of guys do want to know behind the scenes what happens.
Yeah,
if you've never visited a girl,
okay.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what to do? What happens? No, right?
No.
Have you ever visited a girl?
Not professionally.
So you've never paid?
Not a direct
Just
cash
answer the
transaction.
Okay.
I've bought dinner and drinks.
Okay,
Does that count?
No, it doesn't count. No. And you're not paying. It's a donation.
Okay.
So
we all pay. We all
you
pay.
always pay somehow. Yeah.
Somehow.
So anyways, I'm just trying to get one of my texts up. Okay, so this one text he writes, he asked me to lick his balls. I asked him, what I'm gonna do today? He goes, what? I'm gonna lay you on the bed, lick your whole body, warm you up, your cock from your shaft to the tip. Suck it till it gets hard enough to almost blow, then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna grab a condom, you're gonna fuck me slow and start. Give it to me harder and harder. I want you to pound me, yes, with your big cock. Yes, he does have a big cock. Then you're gonna come in my mouth, I'm gonna swirl it. You're low in my mouth and swallow it. He came inside me, laughed my ass off. He didn't even make it, but that's okay. Ha ha.
Damn.
To make sure he doesn't fall, but we'll be back in a few. We should always be recording it nonstop because there's always the rawer content is better.
Then you can edit it
Yeah,
in.
but he stops it. Yeah, but fucking always fuck up. And you know what it's always good for? Is clips. Even like highlight clips. Even if it's not part of the story, you can say this is it's good highlight clip.
That's true. Yeah, like even when we ding the bell, we can still just keep it rolling.
You just roll it, and whatever you get out of it, 1 to 2 minutes. Look, Pat's rubbing his forehead. He's fucking starting to lose focus, man.
No, I'm sitting. I'm in the sun.
Oh yeah. Anyways, welcome back, listeners. Julian,
Tracy.
Pat's over here.
Pat's over here. Johnny's here. The
Johnny's
dog is
still
still
here.
here. What kind of dog is that? That's a poodle.
Yeah.
It's a half poodle, half mule. We call it a mule.
A mule.
Oh.
But the funny thing is
boy.
that dog, I don't know how they did it. They gave it the ass end of a mule and the face of a poodle.
So it's cute and
and an asshole.
Asshole.
Obstinate. It's cute and obstinate.
You know what?
Oh my
That's very
God.
clever.
Thank you.
Fuck.
I've been working. I'm here all week.
Yes. You know what? Drop the mic and get the fuck out of here. Because
Oh, Costanza, my
leave
way
on a
out.
high, leave
Oh,
on
that's
a
it,
high
everybody.
note.
Ding,
Leave on a
ding.
high note.
Ding, ding.
Ding, just get the hell out. Yeah, you leave on a high note. That was actually very clever.
Yeah, it's got the poodle curly hair.
Yes, exactly. I wonder if anyone has ever tried to crossbreed a horse and a dog.
Of course they do. You want to talk about those scientists? They done the Nazis did all kinds of those experiments.
That's right.
Oh my
Why do you
God.
think we have Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, that's all Dolph Lundgren. I must break you. Schwarzenegger was. That's.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. What is it? It's my wang.
He's a
They
good
cut
guy,
that scene
though.
out.
I like him.
I love. What are you talking about? I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's one of my favorite.
Why did you
actors
say
of all-
that we get a Schwarzenegger from the hybrid? Is he a hybrid?
Well, because he's a ridiculous mutant. There'll never be anyone else in the universe like Arnold Schwarzenegger. There'll never
He
be
was a steroid guy, obviously, right?
Well,
Well, he's never
I
talked,
watched,
but
no,
he must
no,
have did
he
steroids.
actually admitted. What he said was like, listen, at my level, I have done steroids, but I don't. He said I didn't notice any, like difference.
That's
According
a
to
lie.
him, he said like.
Yeah, well.
But then no, because if you watch, you watch Pumping Iron when he wins his, which is a really great movie. It's really fun.
I recall it. Remember I told you not to talk about movies, but go on.
No, but because everyone watched Pumping Iron because it's very entertaining.
Yes,
But then he
Schwarzenegger, we all
made
know.
a documentary, and then he retired after that. He went into movies, and then he made a movie called The
He retired
Comeback.
and went into movies, but go on.
No, but then he made a movie called The Comeback, where he goes back to compete in the Mr. Universe competition in 1980, like 6 years after he's retired.
Yes.
And he came in when he won his last one in the 70s. He competed at about 240 pounds.
Yes.
When he came back in 1980, I think he was like 280. Like, so obviously he
Oh,
put
wow.
on 40 pounds of
Wow.
pure insane muscle. So that means he was doing the science of like the tip top.
He was that big, eh? 280, eh?
He came in huge. It was insane.
Do they still do Mr. Universe?
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Terrible sport.
Ridiculous.
Like, those fucking guys look like I don't get it.
Yeah, well, again, going back to our like a couple
The
weeks ago,
Gold's
guys.
Gym, when we were talking about, remember
only
back in
one
the
that
90s,
compares
everybody
to
used to
him
wear
is The
Gold's
Rock.
Gym. You don't see those guys anymore.
Rock's big.
Like The Rock would be the only one that
But
compares
he's not like
physically.
big ugly. He's good look, like good build. The Rock. He doesn't have that like Schwarzenegger was like he was. I don't know.
They look like mutants. They don't like it's not a human sort of thing. Like when you look at Schwarzenegger as like you would not think like maybe Tracy like what a good looking guy. You're more like what an insane looking person.
Well, I had a friend who did a lot of roids. You know what? His balls shrunk so much.
Oh, yeah.
He had to go to the doctor to get pills to make his balls back. I go, you might think you look good, but you couldn't bang because your dick
Yeah.
is. So what's the purpose of
Non-existent.
doing that? Like it just, like, it was a good trend 15, 20 years ago.
Oh man, I think we've talked about my high school. Well, even just
Yeah.
It was
There's no
just
reason to. Stallone
nuts.
is fucked up, eh?
Well, because these guys were in an arms race. Like he just looks weird. Stallone.
Stallone,
His neck
I just
is
seen
like.
in his last movie Rambo, and he looks like he's fucking like he's. But you know what? He looks pretty good actually.
I still
But his
think.
blood must be poisoned, full of fucking just like juice.
I guess these guys, but they have also access to the top. You know, they got all the
Top-
money, so
top
then maybe they're just
steroids.
getting new blood all the time.
They
and
get top coke and shit like that too.
Yeah, they get all the good stuff.
The good
True.
stuff, fucking right.
He's, because he's probably got the best plugs. Like
Stallone?
yeah, I'm sure he doesn't have his real hair.
Oh, I don't know.
I shouldn't say that. Sorry, allegedly, or I don't want to be sued.
Take another sip.
Trying
Take
to think
another
of the
sip.
last time I've seen a picture of him.
But again, like his
The new
like,
Rambo's out,
Is it?
but
2022. Yeah,
and he was good in Creed. Like
yeah.
he was very good in that. I think he wanted the Oscar nomination for that, and it was his best performance in a long time.
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I have better things to do.
But even the last Rocky movie where he like Rocky movie where he plays where his
Vegas?
son, and he's got some good performances in it. Like even in my little finger, I knew you or whatever. He's got this really nice.
My little finger. I don't remember that scene.
He's talking about his fingernails or whatever. When I saw your little fingernail and I knew that was you or whatever. It's I'm not doing it justice, but
Yeah, definitely terrible act.
that's a
Terrible
perfect
fucking-
full of stars.
terrible.
You got like I'm a rough slide shoulder.
That's not the way he fucking talks, bro. Again, that's not the way he talks.
You're not doing the slant on your mouth. You're supposed to side slant. Oh my God.
Wow, that is so bad, man. I wish we had this on video, man.
Okay, so we're not bringing the brandy
Okay, man.
anymore.
Stop, Pat, stop. You're killing me. Yeah, get the fucking dog. Eat him. Eat Pat.
Okay, sorry. Listen, just
Eat.
wait till you
Fritz
see my.
attack.
Oh my God.
Fritz.
Again, I'm here all week, folks.
You know what? It was like my favorite movie is Rocky 1. Like of all, and you know what? The best scene is when he's like down and he gets knocked out, and the music is really like with the symphony.
Yeah.
And then Adrian's running, trying to get through the crowd, and then Paulie, so he lifts up the thing, and then Rocky looks at her, Adrian, where's your hat? And she goes, I love you, Rock. And everybody starts crying. Like, I actually cried.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my favorite
Aw.
movie.
It's such a feel-good movie, and
That's the one he won the Academy Award.
yeah, and it made his career. Like,
And don't ever try to imitate it because it's not good.
I will not. ruin it.
Fritz, sit down, buddy. Sit down, Fritz.
But then once we could talk Rocky 3. Did you know actually he re-edited Rocky 4 and put out his own new personal edit, and there's a documentary you can watch about him going through and like why he re-edited it that's out right now of his whole new version of Rocky 4.
Is that the Russian?
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, I must break you.
And then he re-edited it because of the situation
What is
in
it,
Ukraine
fucking
where he
Jimmy
cut
Page
all the
with the fucking
Russians out.
remasters here? Like, well, it's Rocky. The movie's like, it was 1985. The funny thing is, from Rocky 1 and 2, he was like not very intelligent.
Yeah.
Rocky 3 with Apollo Creed, he's wearing nice fucking Hugo Boss suits, and he has this intellectual fucking speech all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What happened? Did he go to fucking...
Yeah, and then by Rocky 4, he's like, you know what I can do? I can win the Cold War for us. If you
Yeah,
guys just
and
send me
And then by the other time, now he's training again. He's wearing his leather jacket back in the hood when he lost all his money. And now his whole brain thing went back down to, yo, hey, Adrian, with the ball in his hand. That little ball he used to throw around.
And then by the time Creed, he's like, you know what? Actually, I'm a pretty good restaurateur. I think I'm just going to settle down and run my restaurant here, and that's gonna be all
What's it
right."
called? Adrian's.
Yeah, exactly.
Called Adrian's.
And he seems to be doing a pretty good job.
Guys, Metax has gotten to our brain. We're focusing on Rocky. This episode's all about Rocky.
Yeah. All about Rocky.
I ran up the Philadelphia stairs, actually. Oh, I forgot about that. We went to Jersey. We ran up the stairs. We parked in the... Again, my buddy who got the pimple broken in his ass. Mental. He was driving. Lincoln Town Car. Stops right in the middle of traffic at 4 o'clock where the stairs go up.
Yeah.
Blocks everything in Philly. We ran up. I don't know if I ran or I walked. They blew a doob up there. People were like, take a couple of pictures. We went back down, got in the car, we left. That's the Philadelphia story.
Yeah, it's very inspiring.
Was that the...
The Imperial 6?
The theater on
Yeah.
We went to go watch Rocky. We came out of there, everybody wanted to...
Every Italian wanted to fucking be a fighter. My buddy Sam used to live on doesn't live there no more. He used to be like, like every Italian watched Rocky, they all thought they were boxers.
Okay,
My God.
So see, Pat grew up with the Canadians in Calgary, but where we grew up was all Italian, Portuguese, Greeks, and they all watched the movie. They all thought they were gonna fucking go fucking be boxers.
Yeah, that's why everyone in Calgary, we all watched Midnight Cowboy, and we all thought we were just going to go downtown and become street hustlers.
Yeehaw. Anyways, all right.
Oh, you guys are on your own for
You know what? Last week was our 100th episode. This week's 101. I think we're getting better. OnlyFans is approaching. Instagram, all that. Please subscribe, listen, tell a friend. Don't listen with your mother beside us because your mother's going to be disappointed in hearing Pat. But
oh goodness,
Tracy, do we have anything to add?
Unless your mother's cool. Like you have a really
my
cool
mother's
mother.
cool, but she wouldn't listen to this.
No?
No, she would.
I think your mother would probably say, that Pat is a charming, intelligent, handsome, outstanding, upstanding.
Keep going. Yeah.
Award-winning.
But this is where you know it's only audio because he said handsome.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I remember
Pat.
I went to a bar. The guy goes, "You have a good face." Remember that idiot? This guy's an idiot bartender, and he goes to me. He goes, "Yeah, we're doing the podcast taping." He goes, "Yeah, you have a good face for radio." I go, I laughed. I go, "That's pretty fucking funny." I'm like, but then I looked at him and I go, "If I have a face for radio, what about your fucking face?"
Yeah.
Because his face is fucking good for shit.
That's right. Wow. You got a face for asphalt.
You got a. Anyways, listeners, talk next week. Everybody be safe.
Bye.
Julian.
Out. Tracy.
Oh, Patrick.
Bye. We're out.
Have a nice day.